Well guys, I am out here again. I've been out here an hour and a half now, and I finally got a coin. This one, it was very shallow, no more than 3 inches. It looks like it's going to be an early milled halfpenny, but the hole before that I found this beautiful buckle that I'd guess is probably the same age, but it could be a lot older. But I'm guessing Georgian, 1750s, that sort of date, beautiful buckle, and this coin in the very next hole. So they could be related, they could be something completely different, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you with the monarch on this coin. Well guys, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's definitely a George III contemporary forgery. Contemporary because the forgery part, because the die axis is all wrong, and the date is 1776, which did not exist, so we can tell this is easily a forgery. But it's quite a nice forgery and there's quite a lot of detail remaining, so it's a nice coin all the same. It's first coin in the morning, let's hope we can get some more. Well guys, it's been a further couple of hours. I'm on the trail of this Roman road currently, but I got a coin ball and in it looks to be another coin. Nowhere near old enough to be Roman, but it's looking like it's going to be at least pre-1800s. But I'll go and wash it up and I'll get back to you. But that's the second old coin for the day. Well guys, it looks like it's going to be a George II halfpenny, 1729 to 1754, that sort of date. But that's the second old coin of the day, that's nice. Let's move on. Well guys, I'm still out here, a short while later, and we've got another coin. I had to remove some of the mud just to check there wasn't a shank before I could show it. Oop, dropped it down there. Definitely a coin. Again, probably an early milled halfpenny. I can't really see much on it. The other two, George II and George III. This could be another George III, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. Well guys, as you can see there on the screen, it's another George III. I couldn't initially identify it because it's Irish and has a different design. The date on it, I believe, is 1769. You probably won't be able to see that, but you can see the Irish harp there on the back very clearly. There you are. I'll take some macro images and a macro feed for you, and we'll keep going. Third old coin for the day. Well guys, as you can see from how dark it is, I'm afraid that's it for tonight. Well guys, I'm out here, it's Sunday. Much more fortuitous start this time round, as I've been out here 5 minutes and I've already got an old penny. It's George V, looks like an earlier one. It doesn't seem to have tarnished very... it's a 1927, I believe, but it's a nice looking coin. It hasn't patinaed much because it's been in the ground, very shallow. It was just, as you see there, it was that deep, but it was coming up very high because it was so close to the surface, obviously. But that's a good start today. Let's hope to get some more. Well guys, it's a while later, had lunch, come back, and I've got another coin. This one looks like an early milled halfpenny. I'm right here in this riverbed here, as you can see. It's a depression in the ground here. I don't know who it is yet, but it'll probably be an early milled halfpenny. I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. Well guys, it's currently a blank coin. I don't know who, but it would probably be pre-1797. Could be a George II. But there is some details left, so we'll probably get that back and we'll give you a date of it, or a rough date of it soon. On to the next. I'm afraid guys, that's it for tonight. Well guys, I'm out here again. It's now Friday, and I've been out here an hour and I've got a coin. This one looks again like an early milled halfpenny. Judging by the others, it might be even Irish. It'll probably be George II or George III, that is, but it was right on the edge of the plug there. It's a nice coin, I would assume, because it's quite thick, as you can see there. I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you with a monarch at least. That's a good start to the day. Well guys, it's another hour and a half later and I've got another token, this one. It's a halfpenny token, I'm guessing. But it says Deus, knots, and then something is very, very sharp, and on the back it has a ship. Very, very sharp indeed. A lovely token. I'll need to research that, but it has a date on it at the bottom, which I can't quite make out in the field, but I'll go home and wash it up, but I'll get a macro feed on it, and we'll keep going. Second coin / token of the day. That's all we have tonight. Well guys, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm out here at this fantastic place where I found 3 Roman coins, and I've just found a silver sixpence. I can already tell it's George VI and it looks to be in superb condition. Absolutely beautiful coin. It was sticking right in there, as you can see. I just popped up the plug and there it was. Fantastic. I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. 1939 is the date though. Well guys, it's a beautiful George VI 1939 50% silver sixpence. Fantastic coin, beautiful edge, beautiful coin itself. Here's a macro feed and some macro images. Well guys, it looks like it's going to be a George VI day, because I've just found a beautiful George VI ship halfpenny with the date of 1943, I believe. Beautiful coin. I'll wash it up and I'll take a macro feed for you. On to the next. Well guys, as you can see on the viewfinder there, it is a beautiful 1941 George VI halfpenny. On to the next. Well guys, out the same hole, I've just added something for NQ Explorers here. Royal Army Medical Corps cap badge. Second World War, pretty sure of that. Goes with the halfpenny. Beautiful condition cap badge. Fully intact with slider on the back. As it was the day it was dropped. Fantastic find. Here's a macro feed. Well guys, a few steps further on and another penny has just popped out the hole. I don't know who it is. It's George V. George V penny. The date on it I cannot see. It's too dark to see at the moment, but that's fantastic. Sudden burst of coins and activity here. On to the next. George V penny though. Well guys, I just rubbed it in the wet grass. And 1914 has shown up. It's quite worn, but it's another nice find to add to the collection. On to the next. Well guys, I've been out here nearly 2 hours and finally got a coin. We got some buttons earlier, but this one looks to be a halfpenny of... George V. It looks like a later one, so it'll be late 1920s up to 1936, I believe, but I'll wash it up and I'll get back to you. First coin of the day. Well guys, as you can see there, it is a George V halfpenny, and it turns out to be in 1929, so a nice start to the day. 1929 halfpenny. On to the next. Well guys, it's about an hour later. It's drizzling slightly out here, and I knew there was no reason that I shouldn't find other coins, so I came back to the field where I found the 3 Roman coins. I've just popped a bronze penny out. It's George V, beautiful condition. 1914 is the date. I'll go and wash that up in the river and I'll get some macro feed up for you, but you can see that quite clearly on the camera. Fantastic, on to the next. Well guys, as I said, it's a beautiful bronze penny of George V, and it is dated 1914, the year the First World War broke out. Fantastic condition, no edge chipping whatsoever, a perfect bronze. Fantastic, on to the next. Well guys, despite the bad weather, I have no reason to complain because I've just found my third coin of the day. It's another halfpenny. It's George VI, beautiful condition. 1949 I believe the date is on that, but beautifully patinaed. Odd. I'll go and wash it up and I'll get back to you with a true date. Well guys, it is George VI, and as you can see on the screen there is an absolutely cracking example. Very, very nice grade indeed, and the reason I said it was odd before, that it was 1949 in such good patina, is because in 1939, at the outbreak of war, we changed the composition of coins. So to save money, obviously for the war effort, so coins started to become that reddish colour. The copper in them came out if they've been left in the ground, so post 1939 they typically seem to be a lot redder. But this one seems to have still had some tin in it, and as for that, it's kept in beautiful condition in the ground. Fantastic. On to next. Well guys, I've just found me a Charles II farthing. 1670s is the date. I'm pretty sure of that because you can just about see the outline of Britannia's bust there, Britannia's shield rather, and Charles is the top of his head here, just in front of my fingernail. But that's a nice find. It's fourth coin of the day. Let's see if we can get a Roman one.